Hey guys, Pond here with another video for Rise of Empires, Ice and Fire, and today we are on part 7 of my guide to Eden. In this video I'm going to be talking about how you can get to 10,000 points easily. For some of us, time is precious and we don't have hours on end to use all our stamina on taking tiles, even though, to be fair, that is going to be a key element of your Eden season, moving around the map and taking rival opponents' tiles. But tiles only give a certain amount of points, and if we go into Reign of Chaos menu and you select guild and member contribution, this is where you're going to find out how many points you've got for this season. Now, similar to seasons 1 to 4 of Reign of Chaos, you do have to get 10,000 points to be applicable for the awards. With the awards, there are going to be different levels as well, for up to 4 different levels, and I'll talk about that in a separate video just to give you an idea of what awards are going to be available to you. But for now, looking at points, as you can see, I've got 14,154 points, and the leader in our alliance, Surin, has got nearly 32,000. In previous Reign of Chaos seasons, I've seen people who have as many as 100,000 points, but in Eden, it's not such a key element for the game in particular, because those contribution points are not going towards your alliance / guild total for the season. You're going to get your points from your and your rewards from your occupation value. So what gates, towns, capitals, or if you're really lucky, that if you have the ancient relic in your possession, as the game finishes at reset on the Sunday night on the last day of the season. So you won't have this kind of constant pressure like you would in previous seasons to get as many points as you can. You can be more tactical, and if you have to take level 5 low level tiles in a tile battle with an opponent, you don't need to worry about the fact that you're using your stamina on relatively low point gaining tiles. Having said that, as previously, the higher the level of tile from 1 to 16, the higher the level of tile, the more points you'll get. People can recycle tiles by abandoning them and then waiting 30 minutes and then taking them again. That is a common way of gaining points. And if we look on from my total, I have gained 7,884 from tile taking, 5,508 from ancient battlefield demolition, and then 758 from ancient battlefield feat, which is from defeating enemy troops during the ancient battlefield. The stronger the defeated troops, higher the feat. So, and guild contribution EXP, I've got 6 points from that. So, don't want to worry about, you're not going to get your 10,000 by contributing on there. So let's think. So if we look, I've got nearly half my points from ancient battlefield demolition, and something I want to show you in particular. 2 key things to your strategy for. Say if you're an alliance leader and you want to get as many of your players to 10,000 as possible, a good strategy is to do what we've done in Undisputed, and we have agreed with another alliance, BWC, that we would share towns. Now, you can either just straight swap the towns, or by attacking them and reducing their fortification value to 0, or you can actually still attack a town and remove some of its fortification value, but not to 0. And you can do this with a gate as well. If you attack either a gate or a town, you will still gain points from the demolition amount that your legions are removing from its fortification value. So how are we going to do this? Well, you would need to select either the town, or if we go on a gate, let's pick up that one there. You would, oh well, that is ours already. But if it was say a friendly, an ally's gate, and you have agreed to swap the gate, or also just hit gates, you would select it. Let's choose a different gate. That's not ours. Here we go. And you can see gates are different colours. So if we were going to attack this, we'd need to have a tile by that location, either one of these 3 or one of those 3. And if you have one of those adjacent tiles, you can then hit the gate. So we could hit if we had a tile there, we could hit DOD's gate, just click occupy and send your troops to attack. And the thing with these gates, as I've said before, is they have guardians, powerful guardians that you need to defeat first. So it's important that if you're going to do this strategy, you'll always need a strong T9 player in your alliance online, so that they can clear, potentially if you're helping people that are have less than T9, so they're your C22 to C24s perhaps in your alliance. You can do them a big favour by clearing the guardian out before they then can hit the town and gain lots of points. So let's first clear the guardian from this BWC town, and so we have a tile adjacent to the town, and you're going to need to select the central tile, click occupy, and you will need, as I've said before, 4,800 loyalty to attack a town of this size, and you're going to get some nice honour points there, 23,763, and some decent hero XP as well from it. So we're going to click occupy, and I'm going to send my class legion. It's a couple of minutes to get over there, so we'll just I'll probably just fill a bit with some chat, and also maybe pause it a bit, pause the video a bit so you can wait. Now, obviously, people with Eden, it is 24/7, always go, and most likely you will have people in your alliance from all over the world. So it's usually a good idea, a good strategy to split your strength across your guild in terms of the time zones. And as you can see here, I've just put a message into our guild chat. So here on the right, we still have province, alliance and guild, and I've just put, hi guys, if anyone still needs points, I'm doing a town hit in a mo, and then I've shared the town location. So if anyone does want to get a few more points, then they can then go and hit the town. Just one quick point on province chat. So as you can see, literally everyone who has access to the Eden map can chat in the province chat, and we've got a few, 4 or 5 different guilds having a chat there. These guys are in there all the time, to be honest with you. So going back to guild, now how many points can you gain, and what is going to be a good strategy? Well, you want to have a pad close to the town or the gate that you're hitting, because you want to be, when you do that hit, you want to be able to send your legions as much as possible. And if you have footmen, obviously they do march slower. But if you see here, this is a footmen legion. Set demolition value is 739, and that's what the key figure you want to focus on. You want to say if you only have 1 legion's worth of footmen, you want to send them. You want to send them 10 times in 1 legion, and then take them out of that legion and put them in the next legion, so you can use all of the stamina from that next legion as well. You'll notice I do have now one combination which is going to give you the most demolition value. If you look here, this is actually a cavalry legion, and I have Avalanche, the SX hero, and Avalanche is special because on the 6th skill it gives an extra 300 points increased demolition power. That is a key unique skill for Avalanche, and if you want to get the most, you can actually, if you change out cavalry and put footmen, now have a look at the demo value, over 1,000. So for any of you that have Avalanche, when you get to Eden and you get lucky at the start of the season in seasonal recruitment, if you get Avalanche with a duplicate, for Avalanche you want to unlock that 6th skill first to get this extra 300 demolition power. And if you were going to maximize the points that you can take from hitting this town or a gate in this way, you want to put your as I say, put your castle as close to the town or gate as you can. Hit it with just this 1 legion, doing the 1,039 demo value each time, and that's going to get you some serious points towards your season total. I've done it a few times, and I mean, the first time I hit this town, I actually got I had full stamina in all 4 of my legions. I'll be honest, I didn't do the advice that I've just given. I was using footmen in 3, and I was just using cavalry, normal cavalry with Avalanche in my other legion. So all of my legions had around 740 demo power, and I made about 2,400 points from using all of my stamina doing that town hit once. So in theory, if you can get your loyalty up to 4,800 and you had Avalanche or you have T9 Footmen, you can actually get 10,000 points in a day, basically. Well, in 2 days by hitting the town with full stamina 4 times. You're going to hit your 10,000 very easily. So for those of you that are playing, it is easy to hit 10,000 points. And that is a key reason to go over this, is that as the season develops, you'll see that guilds increase in numbers. They can increase in numbers because when they take a capital, so if we have a look at this capital here, and we look at the, you'll get an extra 10 members on your guild member cap, up to the maximum of 200. So a guild can take up to 200 players. So as the season develops, if there's a really strong guild who are leading and dominating, they can look for other players. You know, you can have agreements, alliances, and players can merge into those top teams. And when you merge, your season points reset. So, same as if you change alliance in Reign of Chaos, your seasonal points are going to reset. But if you've already got a high level of loyalty, you know, because you're towards the middle or end of the season, it's still possible to change guild in the last 3 or 4 days of the season and easily get 10,000 points by doing the strategy that I've just shown you, so hitting a gate or a town. Let's have a look at this hit on the town as well. So, here we go. I got an extra 29,000 honour, and this is the level of power you're up against, guys, to defeat a Guardian in a town. So I've lost 1.8 million power from my class Legion, but as you can see, I did defeat the Guardian. So I've won all those battles, and let's have a look actually at the specific Guardian. So as you see here, this first one, it's got a mixture of T9 troops, footmen, cav, and archers, and they're using maxed out orange heroes with all of their skills maxed out. And then the next battle was the same and the same. So you can see like multiple layers of T9 troops that you've got to defeat with these town guardians and the gate guardians, which is, well, town is harder than gate. We're still on T9. How many rounds are we through now? 6 or 7, I think. Still T9. I think it does drop at some point. Maybe not. No. Ah, there you go. Very last. Just the territory guardian. So that was the territory guardian rather than the town guardian. So you're going to need, as you can see, a very strong legion, T9 player with a strong legion to defeat these town guardians. If you're, a T8 player, sub castle level 25, you are not going to be able to hit a town with what you've got, unfortunately, guys. Now, what happens when you hit the town? If we click on that middle button here, so I've taken away some of that fortification value, and you can see defender recovery. So you've got you've got 30 minutes after you defeat the Guardian. You've got 30 minutes for players in your alliance to hit the town. So I'm just going to say, hey guys, there we go. Got there in the end. So that is, and so basically, yeah, anyone, if you can look here, there are multiple members of my guild that were here logging in and hitting low. You can see the lower level players, they have been coming online and hitting the town to get their points, and I'm not sure how many players we've still got. Let's have a look. We've got 78 members in the guild, and there's a few still. I mean, there's a few guys that these are farms or just not playing. Most of these, but yeah, actually Magnan. So Magnan missed all of the season and only started playing yesterday, and he's already up to 3,000 points in 24 hours. So that's the kind of level you're at. And how many? We're up to 52 people. 52 out of 78 have got their 10k, and A lot of those other players are just farms, and for instance, one of those accounts at least was my account that I was using just to kind of do a tutorial on it. So there we go, guys. This is been my video for Eden on how to get your 10,000 points so you can be applicable, valid for the season rewards. So just to go over those key points again, yes, you do want to take tiles, have tile battles with your opponents. This is a war game, and but if you are struggling to get those points, the key thing is to be available to hit a gate or a town, and your alliance can obviously rotate those with other allies. As I've said before, making allies is really important in Eden, and that is going to help you very easily. You could get up to 10k in 2 or 3 days as long as you've got your loyalty up. And if you needed a bonus on your loyalty, you could do that by going to the specialization, blue menu, and this right hand section here. If you did a points reset, and you could activate all 4 of these United Research skills, and that's going to give you an extra 1200 loyalty. So even for those of you that haven't played much, you could get that boost so that you'd be able to hit a town with 4,800 loyalty. So there we go, guys. That is everything on hitting your 10k in Eden. I hope you found this video helpful, and it's going to be make it easy for all of you to get everyone in your alliance to get that 10,000 points so they can enjoy the rewards at the end of a difficult Eden season. Thanks very much for watching the channel. I really appreciate all the support that I'm getting this week. It's fantastic. Well, continuously on the channel. It's growing from strength to strength again. I'm really happy with it. So thank you very much. Still more videos coming this week, both on recruitment, Eden, seasonal heroes, lots going on. So keep your eyes peeled. If you haven't already, please do subscribe and ring that bell. And of course, share my channel in your alliance chats and on Province chat. And if you have any questions regarding anything covered in the topic of today's video, please put it in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.